We open up with Armando Diaz and former champion Humberto Gonzalez. Flyweights in the ring. Humberto Gonzalez getting set for a rematch with Michael Carbajal in February. We take a look at Humberto Gonzalez.
Chiquita Gonzalez is a once and he hopes future champ. He held the WBC light flyweight title on 2 occasions, defending it a total of 9 times against tough customers like Domingo Sosa. This 27-year-old handled virtually everyone in his division. That was until his title unification bout with Michael Carbajal. This one was an epic battle, and Gonzalez put Carbajal down twice in the match. But ultimately, Michael came back in the 7th, and he would end it on a TKO. Chiquita went home without a title, but he'll get another shot at Carbajal in February or March if he beats Armando Diaz tonight.
And there he is, live, Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez, and he fought a good fight against Michael Carbajal.
Superb, and he didn't draw an easy guy tonight in Armando Diaz.
Okay, we are set for our opening bout, and so too, fresh from his appearance on the David Letterman show, the man who's always ready to rumble, ring announcer Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Caesars Atlantic City, right here on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where tonight it's Top Rank Boxing on ESPN. Brought to you in association with the undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser. Proud to be your bud. All these bouts are sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board. Let's get things started with a very special 10-round bout in the flyweight division. The referee for this contest is Benji Estevez. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks with blue trim, weighing in at 108 1/2 pounds. He comes to us from Laredo, Texas, with a professional record of 27 victories with 10 KOs against 13 defeats and 2 draws. Ladies and gentlemen, Armando Suzuki Diaz. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, his opponent wearing the gold trunks with black letters, weighing in at 109 1/2 pounds, from Mexico City, Mexico. His professional record an outstanding one, 36 victories with 26 KOs, only 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former WBC light flyweight champion of the world, Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez.
Let's take a look at the rules here in New Jersey, Al.
Well, 3 knockdown rule is in effect. There also is a standing 8 count. The doctor can stop the bout. Winner gets 10, loser 9 or less. The referee does not figure in the scoring, and the fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round here.
All right. Armando Diaz is 24 years old and currently fighting out of Texas. His last bout, August the 8th, was a 12-round loss to Marcellus Johnson in Inglewood, California.
And that man, Chiquita Gonzalez, knows all about Inglewood, California. He has fought most of his bouts there. This is the first time this former champion has ever fought east of the Mississippi in the United States. In fact, he's never fought east of California.
Chiquita Gonzalez's last fight was in Inglewood against Pablo Tiznado. He won a 10-round decision, and that was his first fight back after the loss to Carbajal. The Carbajal fight in Las Vegas, March 13th.
Chiquita Gonzalez, for the uninitiated, had a terrific reign as champ, WBC light flyweight champ. Then it was interrupted when he lost that championship to Pasqua, and then he got back into the fray, won it again, and then defended it several times, and then ran into Carbajal. So, and he's only 27 years old, so he's a guy that's had 2 careers already, and based upon what he did against Carbajal, looks to have more big days ahead of him.
Only 2 losses, stopped by Rolando Pasqua, as you mentioned, in 1990 in the WBC title bout, and then stopped in the 7th round by Michael Carbajal earlier this year. And they have scheduled the rematch for early next year, and that will be at the Forum in Inglewood in February.
Well, possibly. I don't know. Have they decided on the site for sure?
I thought so.
I think
they're talking about the Forum.
Well, it's one possible site, but Vegas is also being considered in some other places as well. But it could very well end up being there.
Well, if they want you to be there, they'll check
Well,
you and they'll
that's
consider
true.
Vegas.
That would be easier for me, wouldn't it? I'll tell you, the Diaz, I mentioned that he is not an easy guy to fight. He is a very, very good light flyweight.
And interesting that he's turned around to fight southpaw early in this fight.
Just a very good ploy against the lefty.
Gonzalez looking very confident here.
Diaz.
Nice right hand by Gonzalez.
Diaz beat Jose Cepeda, a guy who we saw beat Scotty Olsen on the undercard of one of the Carball fights. So he's got some good credentials coming into the ring against Gonzalez.
Well, that was low, way low. And time is called by Benny Esteves, the referee. And Armando Diaz will be given some time here. That was way south of the border. Diaz collecting himself.
They can give him up to 5 minutes. We'll take a look at it. Oh, yeah. That wasn't just low. That was passably in Central America.
And then Diaz's first punch was also low, and he got a little caution from Esteves. So a little turnabout fair play here.
Well, our good pal and your former cohort, Gil Clancy, says all the time, I tell my guy, if he hits you low, go back and hit him low. See how he likes it.
Good work on the inside by Diaz. We are late in round 1, scheduled for 10. We'll be right back. Out for round 2. What we were worried about here at ringside was would the NAFTA vote be weighing on the mind of Humberto Chico Gonzalez?
And they probably already had that vote. We're not aware of it here. And Chiquita isn't. Now, those are not congressional votes, mind you. Those are punches weighed in by Gonzalez, as he had a very good first round and certainly won it against Diaz. Now, I think Chiquita has probably been able to clear his mind of those political matters. Diaz electing to fight here as a southpaw against Gonzalez.
What are your thoughts about taking an opponent who is going to be competitive in Diaz? Certainly, Gonzalez is favored to win the fight, but this is a tough opponent.
It really is, and you know, he fought. I got to tell you something. Almost everybody in this division is tough. That's the point. Michael Carbajal made that point to us when we did his fight in Phoenix, his championship fight against Sosa. He said all these guys are tough. It's just that people don't know them. Pablo Tiznado, who Gonzalez fought his first time back after Carbajal, winning in 10 rounds, was a very, very tough guy. And all these guys' Carbajal fights are tough. So these are all very good opponents, and there's almost nobody out there that you can find, unless he's a real stiff, that isn't good.
Heads banged together on the inside, and then a nice flurry by Gonzalez followed that. That's a good double-up right hand by Armando Diaz. Diaz in the white, Gonzalez in the gold.
You know, they thought, good left hand, the Diaz's people thought his foot and hand speed would give Gonzalez a lot of trouble, but so far, Chiquita has matched him in terms of hand speed.
There's been some roughness in there, some low blows, banging of the heads, little shoulders to the jaw. And then again, Gonzalez right on the belt line, very close to being low, and Diaz hit one below the belt.
Well, it's the best way to discourage that. Diaz started boxing at age 16. He's only 24 now, so he's had lots of experience.
The fight against Carbajal, Gonzalez had Carbajal down, fought very well, and then Carbajal came on and stopped him. There was some moments there where it looked like Gonzalez was going to be the man.
It's probably one of the 2 or 3 most exciting bouts I have ever called, and Gonzalez fought as well as he could possibly fight. It would have taken a Carbajal to beat him. There's the good power and the inside of Gonzalez. He's fighting very well tonight.
When he starts going, he throws 6, 7, 8 punches in a row. We come to the bell, ending round 2.
Here's the combination punching from Chiquita Gonzalez we talked about. This was not always so with him. There was a period where, while he was knocking out people, and his manager indicated that today, Sam, that he would look for those knockouts and not